Frequency 1836 482. Armarium Vox Aeterna. The Strangeman's No Access Radio. Episode 10. Breakdown. The taxi man drives, hunting, searching for a new customer, someone to move from one part of the earth to another. He spots one, a man in a suit and a bowler hat. All other features slip from his mind. The strange man will not give him a destination, but instead points him in many winding directions that lead to nowhere comprehensible. The taxi man asks him how his day has been, and he responds by talking about the chasm of the weird. About clocks with bizarre numberings, about how some of his food fought back while he was still chewing it, about how he was picked up at a hospital where his many broken bones were fixed, and how he added more in gratitude. And now he was searching for an unfinished meal. The strange man told him to stop, and left the vehicle. They were parked in front of a large, towering complex with one huge skyscraper at the center of it all. The strange man bid him a good day and a farewell, as the taxi man realized how truly lost he was. Hey everyone, I'm Jock Tuckaby, host of the Strangeman's No Access Radio, and everyone is gone today. Doug isn't here, Holly isn't here, Triss is definitely somewhere, but I haven't checked. It's just me right now. Just me. Just me and this bat that I think Doug left behind. Never heard of a team called the Los Angeles Defectors, but what do I know about baseball? A lot, actually. It was invented by Alfred Baseball in order to sell more baseballs born from his seed. Now, the most common type of baseballs are made of cowhide and yarn, but back in the day, they used the whole cow. Very squishy balls and such. Baseball as a concept was then stolen by Abner Doubleday, who insisted on having all the players not be allowed to sacrifice children to boost their chances. This deceitful double-cross left Alfred Baseball penniless, alone, and unloved, unnoticed. If you haven't been able to tell, I don't really have a plan right now. Usually, Holly has a plan, gets me some reading material and stuff, but... Oh, I know, I can read some fan mail from my inbox. Now, this first one is from Bulbous Schmedley. Dear owner of apartment 38B, this is the 28th month in a row that you have failed...
Holly, you two still in front of me?
Yep, still here.
Triss?
Yes, still in front.
Okay, thanks. It's really dark in here.
Yeah, it's a vent. What do you expect?
Yeah. So, Triss, do you know where we're going?
I'm sure she does. Triss?
I'm sure that this is potentially the right way.
Oh, did you always have to crawl through the vents to get to your next assignment? I don't know. Seems a bit out of the way.
Doug.
Look, normally I would go a different way that involves doors, corridors, and swamps.
Swamps?
But I'm not an extraction agent anymore, and I don't think that any of the guards would be willing to let us waltz out of here. So we're taking the scenic route. Got it?
Okay, but you do know where you're going?
Yes, Doug. I'm telling you right now, I know where I am. Ollie, he started banging on about wanting to know where we're...
Shh.
I can see someone. Down there. There's an opening in the vents here.
Well, who are they?
Well, that's Pritchard. He's kind of an ex.
What do you mean, kind of an ex?
Well, I sort of dated him for a while because he was kind of sad, but Jock just had to bring up that I wasn't exactly happy with him.
Guys.
What?
I don't think that's Pritchard anymore.
What are you...
Huh. Well, that was rude. Sorry about that, folks. It appears as though some of our equipment is going through a few technical difficulties. Doug usually has a microphone connected to the broadcasting station on him at all times, and sometimes it just starts recording at random intervals. Gonna be hard to fix most of this, especially since Doug isn't here. He and everyone else think that it isn't cool to be here anymore, so they all decided to leave, which is fine by me. Anyway, there was nothing special from Bulbous. He was my old landlord, and I still get rent invoices from him, despite the fact that I haven't been in my apartment for potentially years. So I'm just going to try and sift through all the letters, just sort of filter out any of the invoices, complaints, and damp postcards from my dead mom. Ah, here's one. Alright, let's just open this bad boy up. Hello, Jack. I'm sorry that this letter might have been lost within all of the fan mail that you certainly must be getting right now. I just want to tell you how proud I am to see you come so far, so very near the end. Have you ever had a broccoli bite you? Have you ever been chewing on a celery only to find that the celery has punched you square in the jaw? How terrifying would that be to you, who has spent their whole life living a 5-star all-you-can-consume buffet, only to have one of the dishes fight back? It might be harrowing, horrifying, learning that you are not as powerful as you once thought. But I'd say, also, imagine the fear of the celery. They've angered something beyond their comprehension that devours all other celeries who dare to be noticed. Jack, you are a meal left unfinished, and now... yada yada. Okay, so this thing seems to go on forever. Let me just... So the letter keeps going. Just keeps on... going. You know what? I'll just discount that one as well. Seems to be one of those scam infinite letters that keep you distracted for hours. So I guess that's been Jock's Mail Hour, a series that began and ended here. Aren't you glad to have witnessed a historic event? Well, not that anyone is actually listening right now, which sucks, I guess. I'm gonna read some other radio broadcasts if that's fine with none of you. Temperature readings for the blood popsicle fridge. Normal. Meat power emissions. Normal. Radio communications signal. Normal. Muffin output. Normal. Weather generator cloud output. Normal. Site 13 communications offline. Site 17 communications offline. Site 54 communications offline. Association-wide containment failure detected. Run for your life.
Can you see it?
No, I think we lost it.
We shouldn't stay here for long. I don't think these vents can support our weight for much longer.
What do you think is happening?
I don't know, but from what I could hear, I think there's been a containment breach.
Oh, that's just lovely, isn't it?
I don't think it is, though.
Yeah, maybe all of the horrible things in our world running about are just because there's free ice cream on the lower floors.
No, I don't think it's just a containment breach.
What do you mean?
Well, it's never supposed to get this bad. There are so many safety measures in this place that even if there's a total collapse, it wouldn't get like this.
Well, they probably couldn't account for everything, especially the things we literally can't know about.
It's also escalating so fast. Like remember the marshmallow spiders down a while back?
To be honest, I've been trying not to remember them so far.
Well, I checked the file. It's supposed to take them about 2 hours at most to build up a nest the size of a regular beehive.
Maybe they've mutated enough in containment to build a hive that amasses an entire office block in 5 minutes.
We still need to get out of here as fast as we can. Triss, Can you still remember the way out?
Yeah, but we might need to make a few more detours. I think I know where we need to go.
Great, then all we need to do is stick together and crawl for our lives.
Who the hell are you?
Me? I'm just one of the Davids. I've been hiding in the vents for the past 7 weeks.
He's getting closer.
Tutter and you're dead.
Sorry. I've just been living here for so long. I've been so alone.
Wait, but weren't you someone else before you got turned into a David?
I don't know. All I remember is waking up in a lab coat with an ID that says Dr. Julian Smith. I could be anyone.
Whoa. Don't come any closer. I will shoot you. So much.
Please take me with you. It's so cramped and cold in here. Mysterious green fluids keep being pumped through the vents, and it's giving me double the amount of bone fractures.
I don't think this vent is supporting our weight anymore.
You think?
Alright, that seems to be working again. Excuse me, I'm trying to record a radio show. The nerve of these people. Anyway, so apparently there's been a whole site-wide containment breach, which means that even if anyone were listening to this, they probably wouldn't be anymore because of all the unrelenting horrors that have been unleashed. So that's great news for me. Oh, I'll be fine, by the way. This room is not only soundproof, but fist-proof, monster-proof, and evidence-proof, so it'll be a while before I get into any serious danger. There's nothing here that I can talk about. My producer hasn't given me a topic to work with, and all the other radio channels are just... So yeah, nothing interesting going on there. I can try describing the room around me. Just some soundproof foam walls and a table with an uncomfortable chair. This microphone has a bullet hole through it. I mean, it still works for some reason. Still got the bat from Doug. There's a hole in the floor that keeps getting wider by the minute, so I guess the room isn't hole-proof yet. So there's that. Alright, let's try describing the room outside this room. Well, I would, but as I've just seen, there is an impenetrable darkness outside my window, so I can't see anything. Great. I swear to God, I can never catch a... Okay, listeners, just so you all know, a creepy face has just smacked itself against my window. I think it's trying to say something, but this room is soundproof, and that glass is thick. Don't worry, I'm an excellent lip reader. Okay, so the creepy face is saying, hello? Ack? Yes, he's saying hello, Ack, over and over again. Ack's on the other floor in primitive testing. No, wait, he can't hear me. Oh well. I guess the room isn't feet-proof either. Oh, is that how you want to play it? You think you're a wise guy? Come on, I'll give you the good old 1-2.
That was too many pigs.
Does anyone know where we are?
We're in the office of Jim Pendleton, apparently.
Great. Now we're in the same situation as before, but now with more room and 2 extra walls.
Better than being out there.
Do you think we're safe in here?
I don't think we're safe anywhere right now. I think there's just less stuff in here.
What do you mean, less stuff? Is that lasagna?
Don't eat it.
Wasn't going to.
How long do you think we can stay in here?
I don't know. We can just wait in here until there's something obviously dangerous around.
What do you mean by obviously dangerous?
Like that, maybe?
It's fine, it's just in the wall.
I think it is the walls.
Triss, do something! Did that help?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, great. Now what? Jesus!
Jock?
Of fucking course.
Nice to see you too. Where am I?
Just in Pendleton's office. Where did you come from?
Well, by the looks of things, the ceiling.
No, just how did you get here?
I was still in my recording booth trying to record an episode when you guys kept interrupting me. When everything went sideways, a hole started growing in the booth and I...
Wait,
What do you mean by interrupting you?
Yeah, whenever I had a good flow going in the episode, the station stops broadcasting from my recording booth and starts transmitting from Doug's microphone.
What? We've been recorded this whole time?
I thought I turned that thing off.
Apparently not. I could hear you crawling around the vents. Actually, I brought my own mic as well.
You mean the one that Triss shot?
No, the other one with a bullet hole that I had lying around.
But why did you bring it here?
Dunno, I just sort of grabbed at it while I was falling through that hole.
Right. Hang on. You said you fell down a hole from the recording studio?
Yes.
And it led you here?
I don't know why this is so complicated for you.
Because it means that we've just ran in a big circle.
Hey, it could be a magic hole, warping space and time and all that.
It doesn't matter. We're lost. Totally lost, and we can't even trust our senses anymore, or the basic laws of geometry, or anything. We're screwed beyond belief.
Well, that's cool. You guys still escaping?
Obviously, but where else can we go? There are too many pigs outside, and climbing up there will only take us back to where we started.
Oh, I think I know a way.
Is that one of my bats?
If I remember correctly, on either side of those walls are two other offices. The other wall is a door to where all the pigs are, apparently. So this wall here
Hang
is
on.
the only unknown direction. So...
Jock,
Wait.
what are you...
There! New passageway. A dark, unending rocky tunnel. Well, after me.
Are you sure it's safe?
I'm not sure, but where else can we go?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Just to be clear, I shot that wall 6 times before he went and smashed it in.
Yeah, I noticed.
This episode of The Strangeman's No Access Radio was written, edited, and directed by Lachlan Millard. This episode featured Bronte Thomson as Holly Greenwall, Remus Douglas as Doug the Sound Guy, Rylee Bussenschutt as Triss Barkwell, David Hatherly as David, Kristofer Patston-Gill as the Strangest Man, and Ryder Gavin as Jock Tuckaby. Thanks for listening.